Hey guys, I'm SKV and you're watching SKV Plays On, and welcome to another video of Dauntless. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you like it a bit more, please do subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, let me get straight to the point. This is update 0.9.3, I think. Hopefully I'm not wrong. But this update has got a few things into the game, which is some new content and some new quality of life changes also in the game. But first, what I'm getting to is the Lady Luck. Well, the Lady Luck with her particular lucky break, the store name. The store has new cells. You can check it out. We have Mender Cell and Sprinter Cell, the new ones. Mender Cell does reduce the healing for the Slayer. From the Slayer flask, it does reduced healing, but using your flask restores other players or other Slayers' health. Sprinter Cell reduces max stamina, increases move speed, and reduces sprint cost. Then we have the Strategist Cell, reduces max health, dodging through behemoth attacks, grants health shields. Oh, this one was already there. Okay, we have new mods also. Some new items in the Lady Luck store, so if you have the steel marks for it, you can go get it. There are a few mods. Furious Axe Core, this is the axe related mod. Sorry for the weird voice I have. I have a sore throat. I don't know when it'll act up. But anyways, this perfectly charged attack grants 15 meter on the hit, but no longer grants resolve. Okay, Axe Perfect Charge does not give you the resolve, the immunity that you can get from a perfect charge. Usually, not immunity, I would say, some kind of ability where your whole Slayer turn gold for doing a perfect charge using an axe. And this would kind of let you not get staggered, but would kind of get you some damage on yourself. But with this one right now, this particular mod, if you use it, you'll get 15 meter gain on a hit on a perfect charge, but you will not be granted that resolve, which would kind of allow you to not get staggered. You will get staggered now on a perfect charge with this particular mod. Then we have the Rail Splitter Canteen, which is again axe particular mod. This one kind of gives 50% effectiveness when the axe is thrown while tonic is consumed. Or what it says is, if you have a tonic and you used it, that particular tonic's effectiveness is kind of increased by 50% while you're throwing the axe. I hope I got that right. And we do have Demolition Blades, the new mod. After using a special, deal plus 100% damage to object created by behemoths. Not something that anyone would use, but good to know we have this. I probably don't know when I'll be able to get all this. I don't have any steel marks or gilded marks. Then we have Turbine Trigger for hammer. Priming attacks increases attack speed by 10%. If you can prime your attacks, you will be able to increase your attack speed by 10%. And this particular 10% of attack speed will end when the combo ends. So it will stack the 10% attack speed every time you prime the attack, but if the combo ends, the attack speed also ends. So I don't know how much this is gonna be helpful for me, but if you guys think it's a good one. Oh, we have a new sword special also. Triple Elements Combo Finisher can be performed twice, dealing plus 100 damage. Oh, you can use the Triple Elements Combo Finisher twice now. And on the second use, you will get the 100% damage extra. You'll get the plus 100 damage on the second use, not the first one. So you'll be kind of forced to do it twice. But anyways, other than this, we also have in this particular store from the Lady Luck a new lantern that is 500 steel marks. Again, I can't buy this. Broadsides lantern. We have a new lantern which on the On the instant use or the tap use, if you click on the lantern, it will kind of fire a cannonball from above that deals 350 damage, or if the behemoth is airborne, you can deal 450 damage to it, and also it critically strikes. Okay, but holding down the second ability of the lantern, you will be able to drop a bomb from above that explodes after 1 second, deal 650 damage, oh, and also can interrupt behemoths. Okay, I see you, but then again it says it explodes after 1 second, so timing is gonna be really hard. I don't know, I can't really show you a gameplay on this since I don't have enough steel marks, but ooh, I totally forgot we have a new exotic repeaters. Twin Suns, the new exotic repeaters, which is not a transmog. Mind you, this is a separate weapon. Weapon repeaters type, of course, but it's an exotic type of repeater. It's not a transmog. You can get this for 1000 steel marks. If you have the steel marks, you can get it right now. And this one kinda has a special ability where explosive mag bombs cling on to the target and detonate at your command. So using this to your advantage depends on you and not the actual special, because this one is more like a well, it's like a grenade launcher, but kinda the clip kinda explodes only on your command, I guess. But yeah, this is kinda Twin Suns, start at level 1 and can be upgraded to level 15. And now we have Silver Slayer Core. No. Oh! Speaking of all these, the update 0.9.3 now has got the armor parts. You guys can get the armor parts too now. If you guys were waiting for this, it's out now, and if you have enough steel marks, you can get each part for 500. But gilded marks, not steel marks, sorry, gilded marks. And you can get the transmogs. This one is a transmog. It doesn't have stats or anything. This one is mainly for cosmetic looks, and it looks great. But for those of you who are looking for the black and gold version, you probably need to get your name up on the top 100 on this leaderboard, either a group or a solo run. If you have your name up on the leaderboard in the top 100, you should be able to activate the gold and black version of it.
What is
and I don't have it. Sorry for my voice going weird, but since I don't have that privilege, because I haven't been too optimistic about doing this trials over and over again, I don't have the gilded marks, and that's why I don't have my leaderboard name.
Don't be a stranger.
So anyone who does, congrats, you'll be getting the gold and black version of the armor too, if you have the gilded marks, of course. But anyways, other than this, we do have another change in the game, which is Mr. Repeaters guy, the what's his name again, Janik Zai, the guy with the same outfit as mine now, or I have his outfit. This guy is in this particular area where we had the weapon smithy and armor smithy, and also Mr. Lantern guy. So everything is close to each other so that you don't have to keep running across the whole Ramsgate. Should be easily available. And of course, another change in the game where you can see, if you go to the weapon smithy or any smithy, you'll see that there are a few UI changes where it shows everything clearly now. They've made everything in such a way that you get to know whether a weapon or armor has slots and what type of slots they have. They have made sure that the weapon also shows which color it is. If it's a gold, that means you've maxed out on the upgrades for it. If it's a level 1, it will show you what level it is and what power level it is and what are the types of elements that you can use, or which type of elemental behemoths you can go up against with this particular weapon. Right now I'm pointing at a neutral weapon, so you can go up against all the elementals it's showing. But if I use a particular, let's say, radiant weapon, it shows that you can only go up against a umbral type of elemental. And it's showing versus, and it also shows you can go up against the other elementals also, except for the radiant type itself, but you'll be getting lesser power damage towards that particular behemoth. And if you're going up against a radiant, it's showing even more lesser damage, because this one's a radiant type too. Radiant versus radiant is not a good idea. Radiant versus umbral is a good idea. This is just an example. Versus means it'll show you which one it's really strong against and the amount of power it's gonna kind of deal, or amount of damage you can deal with this particular weapon against that particular elemental behemoth. If you go up against any other type of elements which are allowed, those will kind of have this amount of power, the medium power. And then if you go up against the same type of elemental, you'll have very less power dealt. Hopefully you got to know that. And of course you can see most of the weapons which are maxed will show in gold, and those which are not will show in blue. And also just check it out, on the right side it does show you the slots again, what type of slots are there on that particular weapon, what are the materials required for the next upgrade, or what is required to create it. Speaking of materials right now, exotic materials, keep in mind exotic weapon, the new repeaters are out, but along with that the exotic weapon materials drop rate has increased now, and they've made a few changes where before there were some bugs that were not allowing the drop rates to happen properly, so you can get the drops pretty quickly now if you meet the criteria for it, like within 2 minutes for fast breaks on a particular type of exotic weapon material. So if you meet the criteria for the break part, you should be able to get it 100%. But anyways, there's another change in the game. You can see that now there's no invisible barrier. You can go into the tavern, have a group meeting, I don't know. You can do whatever. They moved a few tables here and there so that you can move freely in and out. I was really hoping they would do this. It's nothing great, but it's kind of nice to have this in the game now. And this place is shut down because Janik Zai kind of moved to that area. And apart from this, we also have the loadouts. Finally, check it out. Save your set. This is probably the main thing that everyone's waiting for. Apart from the exotic repeaters. Leave the exotics. Exotics are not that popular for me right now. Because, well, check it. Oh, what? These things actually have animations. What? That is actually cool. Depending on what type of... Oh, that is actually awesome. Check it out. You can probably kind of do whatever build you want. Right now I have this build. I'm going to this one, and now I'm going to switch to my sword build. And you have to start from the ground up, of course. You will be doing something like this, I kind of remember my other sword build, so I'm going pretty quickly. This is my favorite sword build, apart from the OP build I have already now. This was the previous favorite that I had, and not Drask. I would usually go for Embermane. And then for the cells, I would use a knockout. Oh, speaking of cells, you should know that the cells kinda show you how many cells are there, or how many cells you have. And it will kinda show you in the number on the right side of the name. It won't kinda stack up one below the other and make the scrolling too difficult for you now. So just like how it is in the middleman's screen, you should be able to see the number of cells you have for that particular type of cell. So right now I'm looking for my knockout. I have 4 cells. I'm gonna use one here. Oh wait, Yeah, I'm actually supposed to use knockout. I don't need this helmet. I need this one. I have conduit. Make sure I use a berserker. I have 5 berserkers. I have this. I use a overpowered cell here. And then an overpowered cell here. There we go. Whichever cell is being used, it will be separately used, and the armor type that's using it will have a yellow text. Sorry for my voice being weird, but you get the point. Yellow text. And those of which are not used will be stacked up in one line itself, rather than kind of stacking up one above the other, making the scrolling too long. But yeah, you get the point, right? They kind of made this a bit more easier to go with. And as you can see, I'm kind of already... This is my Iceborne over here. Finally, saving loadouts is here, man. Ah, this is gonna make things so much more easier for me. Now that I have this, I don't have to copy a loadout. What is a copy loadout? Okay, I have to individually kind of make sure. Oh, speaking of another thing, transmogs. I'm going one by one and everything is lining up properly now. Seems like we have a way of unlocking the transmog skins once and for all. If you use a particular transmog core, you can unlock that particular transmog for a particular type of armor or weapon permanently. So it's not like if you want to change my Razakiri helmet to this, I use transmog core, and then I want to change it to this, I have to use another transmog core, but then I want to go back to this again. But before, it used to use another transmog, the third transmog core, just to get back to this. But now it's not like that. Once you unlock it first time, it's unlocked forever. So that's a quality of life that they have made for this particular transmog core. So you guys should be happy now. I think I'll unlock quite a few of them. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna unlock this guy first. Apploy. How do I unlock it though? Do you want to permanently? Yes, please. Permanently unlock it. So you can see I went back to Razakiri helmet. And when I go back, it should show me that it's unlocked. I don't have to use... I had 13, I unlocked this, and now I have 12. But I'm gonna use this again and apply it, and it should not cost me any more transmog. There we go. Awesome, right? And right now I'm not gonna change anything. This is just my build which I'm using. I'm just showing you. You can make your loadouts now more easily. You don't have to worry about changing everything over and over again. You can save your loadouts. You get a total of 6 loadouts for now. But if you want any more loadouts, you have to pay 500 platinum for it. So choose your top 6 loadouts. And if you have more than top 6 loadouts, then probably you may wanna think about spending some platinum. Yeah. Then we have the faction fight thing. At Defiant. Well, I can get this for 0. Ooh, I can get this one for 0. Oh wait, this means that the Defiant Lantern side, I mean the pink side won. I didn't even know this. Well, I guess whichever side wins, you're able to use that particular lantern. So seems like the Defiant side won and the green team lost. So now I guess I can change back to whatever colors I want rather than sticking to green itself all the time. But check it out. I got this one. I'll just apply it. Hey, come on, man. Apply it. So, where is it? So, apply. Okay. There we go. And that's about it, I guess. Rest of it is probably quality of life. They've made a few fixes for Behemoth. What I mean is, they made a few changes for the hitbox for one of the Behemoth. Which one was it? Embermane? Embermane Behemoth has a change where you can kind of They've kind of made it exactly to the model size and all that. The hitbox doesn't kind of hit you if you're not too close enough. Before it used to hit them, it seems. So now it should be kind of fixed. There are other fixes also, a lot of them. I just wanted to catch you guys up with the updates from the 0.9.3 and also show you what new things are in the game. And again, those of you who did not remember what I just said, we have a whole lot of new mods, a new exotic, a new lantern in the store of the Lady Luck. Unless you have the steel marks and the gilded marks, you will not be able to buy these new things. And also the armor cosmetics or the armor transmog rewards are available now in the Lucky Break store or the Lady Luck store. You have to do the trials to be able to get these. If you want the gold and black version of the weapons and armor transmogs, then well, you gotta get your name up on the top 100 of either the group related side of the leaderboard or the solo related side of the leaderboard. I guess I'm not gonna be on the leaderboard, so I'll probably have to, well, be happy with the silver armor if I get it someday. But other than that, we don't have a barrier here. We can go to the tavern. We have a few changes in the middleman too. You can check it out later. I'll put the link in the description. Other than this, Yannick or Janik Zoi, I'll just call him Mr. Zoi. He also moved his store to this area here so that he doesn't feel lonely and he has company with all the armor smith, weaponsmith and lantern guy. Yeah, other than this, we have save loadouts now. 6 you get as default. If anything else you want, you'll have to pay 500 platinum for 3 more loadout slots, and it caps to 900 loadout slots. For now, I think I'll just stick to whatever I have. And for those of you who want extra, you can go for it. 500 platinum. And again, I do apologize for my weird voice right now. It's kind of well, I have a sore throat and I'm trying my best to kind of catch you guys up with the update. Other than this, what else? Any other changes? Come on, think. Okay, I'll just put the link in the description. I probably kind of got to most of the things in this update. Hopefully you guys don't mind this being a pretty long video. And anyways, thanks again for watching, and also please do share this video if it's kind of helpful for you and you think it's helpful for anyone else to get to know the details of this 0.9.3 update. Man, my voice is kind of my sore throat. Well, anyways, thank you so much again, and as always, you guys keep smiling, and I'll try to smile with my sore throat. And have a good day, and until next time,
not need any kind of stamina.
I'll just do a weird dance right now. Sayonara, atata, I see you, and bye bye. And thanks so much for watching this video. Please do share it if it was helpful. See ya.